Hello, how are you guys doing? Finally got this thing to go live. Had some issues with my computer, not entirely sure what that's about. Seems to be fine now, so what's up? We're gonna play some My Summer Car, because I feel like playing something chill, and this is just the ticket, man. Did I tell myself, future me, what to do? I don't even remember if we did that. In the meantime, while I'm pulling that up, let me tell you some stories. If you're watching Hearthstone, and you're watching my Hearthstone runs, you'll notice that there was a issue with the Trap Room and Darkness Are Pretty Easy video on After Hours. Sorry about that. I don't think that affected too many people. 600-ish people. Because it's not that popular. But I upgraded to OBS Studio, and in doing so caused some problems with the audio desyncing, but only on the first track. OBS Studio allows me to have multiple audio tracks, only one of which actually goes to you guys, which would be the one, you know, that has all of the audio. And for some reason that desynced, but tracks 2 and 3, which are just the isolated my mic and the isolated desktop. The long and short of it is, I have no idea why the fuck it's doing that. And I'm trying to fix it, but in the meantime, I'm going to keep using OBS Classic on things like this, because it'll sound like shit otherwise. And I'll keep trying it on games that are reasonably popular, but not popular enough that it won't be a huge issue. Maybe, like, you know, fucking Hearthstone. Anyway, here's Past Me. Let's see if Past Me had anything to say about anything. Wait, did I even actually do a Past Me? I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. Good, so you should watch them. Keep it up. I might commission someone to do the My Summer Car shirt. I wouldn't know what to make. Oh yeah, that would be good. Maybe just like, I don't think there was a I did. You know what? I'm just gonna fucking roll with it at this point, because I don't know what it was, and I'm just gonna go with it. Fuck it. Fuck Past Me. Past Me didn't know shit. Future me, the me that is now, knows not very much and arguably less than Past Me, because I'm forgetful. And if I didn't actively learn anything today, which I'm not sure if I did, I might actually know less than I did before. I mean, I don't remember what there was here, so we just need to put the car together, right? Professional streaming etiquette, for sure. That's how I roll, man. If you wanted a professional stream, well, guess what? You got something. What are the controls in this? Do I have a car? I do. So there's that. Burning houses down, painting cars, sticking boxes to vans. Yeah, maybe I need to gamble a little bit and get the stuff to paint it. Then we can see if the car looks better. Now that my house is burned down, where will I stay? I'll probably stay in the van. Sleep in the van a lot, that kind of thing. Jump in the lake every now and then for a bath. It looks like I just need to... What is that? Gas can? Alright, looks like I just need to do this thing here. Let me turn on that light, because it's dark in here. Alright, so I just need to do whatever the fuck I need to do to this. Am I going to save file edit my... I mean, we haven't done that yet to fix my car. So I'm not going to do it for this. I'm going to try and push this into a better position if I can. If I can't, then we'll just load the save file. I figure I'm just going to roll with the, you know, issues. I need to charge the battery. Right. We'll see if that's the issue. So, I don't know if that's the issue or not, but we're gonna plonk that dude down there. We're gonna be doing some other crap anyway, so we might as well. I think this is the charger for it. How do I hook this guy up again? Does food spoil outside the fridge? I don't think so. I've had food that's just been sitting in my, there we go. Just been sitting in my van and like I haven't had a problem with it yet. So I'm gonna go jump in the river real quick and get rid of that nasty sound that's bugging the shit out of everyone. Do I have any food in here? I'm not really hungry enough to justify it, but I will go ahead and pick up a drink. The fuck is your notification? My house burned down, as you can see, so we're gonna fix that. This game isn't finished enough because it's not raining every day. I mean, it's raining a lot. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that pun, but I'll go with it. So, is this game meant to be played in VR? No. No, I wouldn't recommend that at all. I don't even think that's an option, but even if it was, I wouldn't recommend that. The driving seems like it would be just awful. Alright, so I've swum out to the middle of the lake, and we're just gonna kind of chill here for a minute, and, why does it feel like the camera is tilting slightly? I'm a little bit drunk, so I'm kind of swaying around a bit. I'm just gonna pee into the lake, so that way we can take a shower and pee at the same time. And it's not really a shower, I'm just swimming in the lake, which is apparently cleaner than my, like, just general sweaty body. No, it's not just you. I'm just only slightly drunk. I'm not, like, fully drunk, and that's why I'm kind of swaying just a little bit. Playing in VR might help with repairing the car, maybe. That... I mean, like, Jump Sim does have, like, a car repair section, but they don't really go too hardcore with it, and even that was kind of hard to control somewhat at times. Not too bad, but, like, everything was really big and chunky, so you didn't really have to worry about grabbing something. You know? I could see if you had a lot of crap, it would end up being, like, pretty bad. You should see what happens when you down a bottle of vodka in this. I mean, I have. It's a bad idea. What happened to your demolished house? It's still burnt to the ground. Except for the stone bits and the wooden patio. I don't know why the patio survived, but it did. Alright. So anyway, I took a bath, so that's still happening, but I took a bath. So there's that. Alright, so let's get this guy rolling. So what do we need to do? Looks like we need to, okay, not that. We need to get the steel headers on. We need to get the new exhaust pipe on, and while we're there, we need to put the racing muffler on. And then the twin carburetors. Now, the carburetor situation, from what I remember, is related to... Do we have the toolbox? Do we have a better toolbox now? We can get rid of this one. That one's not any good anymore, because we got this cool toolbox, which is much better. We'll just bring it with us everywhere now. It's a ratchet set. Makes everything go faster. So, we're going to get that. There we go. Alright. Now, we need to take this thing off, the air filter. I'm going to go ahead and put the music on. Spanner said it's still required for line nuts. Be aware of that. I mean, I'm not going to go throw it in the lake or anything, but, like, you know, it's just sort of out of the way now. Let me turn on the music. Where are our jams? New Red Fox album is out. Just in case if you weren't aware. I listened to a bit of it. I still think Ghost Page is my favorite of their songs. But, you know, here's me shilling for my friends. It's a good album. How can you do work? I mean, basically we're going to depend on gambling from here on out. Yeah, the new album's been out for a couple of days, dude. It's good. I listened to it earlier. I listened to it a little bit early, actually, but, you know, I can't be like, guys, I listened to the new album. like early, because if I do that, then you guys will get pissed, and if I do, then people will expect me to give it to you guys early, and I'm not going to do that. But it's good. There might be small changes from the version I heard and the version you guys heard. I can't imagine anything too significant, because it was a fairly late version of it. Alright, so how do I guess I'm going to go for the air filter first. You might want to disassemble the carburetor and the head. Okay. So, I don't know how to get this thing off. Let's start there. Send me help with sewing. I mean, Zola could. She's wrapping gifts. We went to the mall today, so we could like go in different directions and find gifts for each other. But unfortunately, she went out with a haul of stuff. Like, it was like a big bag of stuff. She just spent like the last couple of minutes wrapping stuff. I could not find anything for that. 6 for the air filter. So, hey, Toxic Avenger, thank you for 34 months of support. 100 points for the Chris Farley reference, you wonderful bastard. It's not really a reference as much as our reality now. But we are going to be living in a van by the river now. How do I... So I need to find something for her. Because all the things that I had kind of planned didn't work out. So I need to figure out something that's like, I can get here and like, I don't know. Christmas kind of snuck up on me this year, man. It's like the 19th right now as of this recording. How much have I missed? It just started. We're still trying to figure out what screw I need for this first bit, or even where it is. Alright, it looks like it's right here. And so I don't need this thing anymore, right? The air filter? Like, this thing sucks, right? That's why we're having problems, so I can just get rid of that crap? Is this a new thing for that? Is that what that does? What is that? No, that's a different thing. The carburetor is this thing here, right? So I still need that crappy air filter. I still need that crap, which is unfortunate. Alright, so... Oh, the twin carburetors has its own air filter built in. That's convenient. Okay, so I could unattach... So which... What am I looking at? There's the carburetor, so I need to take that thing out, which means that this thing needs to unhook. Okay, and I can't just right-click it. I mean, like, been working retail, so I'm very aware. I mean, how many times do you have to listen to freaking any Christmas song before you just want to kill someone? I'm not a huge fan of listening to the same... I say that, but I listen to the same music all the time. Like, literally all the time, I listen to the same songs on repeat. I have, like, a playlist on Spotify, and it is just a constant loop of me listening to those songs. So this is coming off, right? That's what I'm doing here. I don't really want to take off the other bit, but, like, this thing needs to come off. I don't see any more, like, screws or... That thing needs to come off. I feel like it's different for Christmas music. I don't know what to... Remove the whole part. I realize, but I gotta figure out where the bits are. Alright, I'm gonna put on the brake real quick. There are 2 more 8mm. Ah, fuck. Alright. There's 8 again. I need to go watch The Last Jedi. Thank you for the 100 bits, Natalie. The reason I say that is because one of my coworkers hadn't seen it, but he was like, yeah, I already heard some spoilers for it. You want to hear them? I'm like, in what fucking universe do you think I want to know that? And he was like, well, I mean, it's not big, but just, and I'm like, shut up. He's like, but I mean, it's really not that important, but, you know, this one thing, and I'm like, shut up. I mean, don't even worry about it, man. It's not even that big of a deal. It's just shut up. We did that for like a few minutes, and he didn't really get that I didn't want to fucking hear. Like, I don't know what's wrong with this kid. There's just something wrong with this kid. It's just like, listen, you hear that I don't want to hear it. I don't care if it's like porgs exist in it. Like, no shit. But like, we've been stocking those fucking toys for weeks. But, like, I don't care. Don't tell me spoilers about a game that I give a shit about. I mean, there were no customers in the store, so I could have been more vulgar with him, but I decided against it. And the reason I decided against it is because he's a seasonal hire, and I don't want to get in trouble for yelling at a seasonal hire, because he won't be here in, like, a week or two. Which is great, because I fucking hate that guy. No offense to that guy, when you finally hear this, if you ever do. I do not wish to be in your presence. At all. I dislike you, no offense. So anyway, how do I get this thing off? It doesn't seem to be hooked up to anything at this point. Tell him off on his last day. I mean, I guess I don't really have to be mean to him. I mean, I'm one of the guys that gets to decide whether or not he stays on with us. And I don't. I'm not going to deal with him. I don't have to deal with him past this point. Are these actual bolts or these fake bolts? He's either the same guy who asks a lot of questions. We have quite a few seasonals. He's ladder guy. If you follow me on Twitter, he's ladder guy. I don't know what his problem is. But he doesn't eat, as far as I can tell. I've not seen him ever eat. He complains about being hungry, but on his lunch break avoids eating. And I don't know if I'm... Ladder guy, if you did not catch it, he spent a majority of his break... In fact, as far as I can tell, the entirety of his 30-minute lunch break, because this is retail, it's the only break you get aside from bathroom breaks. You know, even though you're supposed to get 15-minute breaks. He spent the entirety of his break just climbing and descending a ladder. Like, it's not a very tall ladder. It's like probably like 8 feet tall. He just spent the entirety of his break going up and down it. Smoke breaks? No. You just go into the back and vape if you're like that. You're not supposed to, but I mean, we're also supposed to get 2 15-minute breaks, so whatever. I asked him if it was an exercise thing. Someone's saying like getting his cardio in. No. Like, I asked him, is it like an exercise thing? And he's like, no, just like climbing ladders. I'm like, y'all aren't encouraged to get... Who the fuck gets a 15-minute break in retail? Like, no one gets 15-minute breaks in retail. I don't know what universe you're allowed actual breaks. I think they might be under the bolts that you've already loosened. I mean, I'm just kind of fucking around at this point. Looks like they are indeed perhaps under the bolts that we've already loosened. It looks like yes, but I cannot get to it. Yeah, no, we don't get our 15-minute break. But this is the kind of job that you get when you have to get a job. Like, you just sort of accept whatever they're gonna give you. And if that happens to be shit, then fuck it. I mean, it's an at-work or at-will state. So basically, if the employer doesn't want to hire you anymore, they can just fire you on the spot for basically anything. And unions don't exist, for those of you who even like them. So, yeah, better work when they say you're supposed to, or you're fucked. Honestly, it's not that bad of a job, aside from ladder guy. I mean, that's not really what I meant to do, but actually it really cleanly fixes the problem, so whatever, I guess. So, steel headers, where do these go? Is this important? Is that replacing... That looks like it replaces the really rusty bronze thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's probably a legal thing. That's the reason that you don't have that. I mean, it's not a desk job. I don't know. In unrelated but sort of related news, people who have been following this series, you probably remember the anime shop that I used to work for. Tilda was asking how they were doing today. And I hadn't checked into them because, honestly, with that kind of thing, I knew it was just going to be something that ends up upsetting me. Like, and, because, I don't know, they were supposed to pay me, they never got around to paying me, etc., etc. I looked into it. Apparently, they have not updated their website for, like, a couple of months. So, it's entirely possible that former Weeb Job has gone under. I haven't stopped by the shop to see, but this is incredibly encouraging for me. They get their comeuppance. I know that makes me like an asshole or whatever, but, you know, they also didn't pay me for like several months that they were supposed to, so that works. See, this is why I didn't want to tell you guys the name of them. Because I knew that if I didn't tell you guys the name of them, eventually they wouldn't get any exposure and they'd, you know, basically starve the company out. So, yeah, it sucked while it happened, but you know what? Fuck those guys. Also, I think that's wrong. Something looks wrong over there. I'm gonna give it a couple more months, maybe go and by and check them out, see if they're still around. And if they're gone, like gone, then I'll tell you guys the name of them. Maybe. I don't want anyone to be able to track down where I work now, and they might be able to. See, that's the thing. I gotta be paranoid about that kind of shit. And the thing is that nothing bad can be said about me in this situation. I feel like there's something clipping into something else. Do you see that pipe there? That middle one? That looks like that's something wrong there. But I can't really get a good look at it. So that's... Is the house still burnt? Yeah, we're basically in the same situation. Maybe you can tell me what past me said to do, because we're just kind of rolling with it at this point. Okay, I think that's right anyway. I'm gonna slap this guy in there. So. Okay, sure. That's how that works, I guess. So this has its own air filter, and I don't have to adjust it? Is that the case? That sounds nice. So I don't have to try and figure out how air filters work. Like, it just sort of has a preset air filter situation that doesn't suck? Is that accurate, or is that wrong? Throttle linkage. Oh, you're using those words again like I know what they mean. You still gotta tune it. Well, fuck. This game is amazing. Wow. Thank you. I don't know what we're gonna do once this game is over. We gotta find something else similar to it. I mean, at least now we've got, like, there's a thing here. Air fuel ratio. I have a way of actually checking it now. Farming sim. Scroll up the screwdriver like 50 times, then scroll down 11. Okay? Does it matter which screwdriver it is? Like, is this screwdriver the same as the other one? Does it really ever end? I mean, I think once we win the race, we'll call it. Because it's going to continue to get updated, and there'll be more content. But maybe similar to, like, Yandere Sim, we just sort of wait for it to be meaningful. Could go back to Cattails. Did anyone really like Cattails? I feel like there was, like, 1 or 2 people who were into it. But, like, I really couldn't get into Cattails. Like, I know it's supposed to be cute, but I really just... I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea, I'll be honest. Alright, so forward 50 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, cool. So we screwed the thing the way that Chad has recommended. If it's wrong, it will say so on the air filter ratio, but that's probably close enough. I'm gonna just chuck this on the floor over here because we don't need that shit. I'm just gonna drop this off there. We got Boogie Nation keeping the jams coming in. So now we just got to figure out where this exhaust pipe comes in. How are you on? What is even holding this together? I mean, the muffler fell off, which was convenient because we were going to take it off anyway. What keeps this together? 3x7. I guess you mean 3 7mm ones? How do you get fucking hired? Do you just keep bothering? I mean, go on to one of those websites where it's like, how much do they pay? And then figure out how much they pay and then offer to work for like that. Because there are a couple people who, like, wanted to get, like, $13, $14 an hour. Like, that was a thing you were going to get with a part-time job. And my boss was like, dude, I wish I was getting paid that. And I'm like, that's concerning. There's one bolt back at the bottom. Okay. I don't know. I got lucky is what I feel like happened. I feel like they were desperate enough to, like, hire me that they decided to. And that's how I got hired. So, find someone who's really, really desperate for someone to work for them. And then just exist. That seems to be how you get hired in 2017. Coming out 2018. Is that that appears to be a hook. Yeah. Boogie Nation guy. Rev, you're insanely hireable. Depending on who you are, what you're doing for Christmas, probably going to go visit my my family. We're probably going to go over to my parents' place. It's kind of what we do. Find someone who's desperate. Is that dating advice or job advice? I mean, I guess if you want to be like that, you could probably say it's both, but I would rather you find someone who wants you to be there. But when it comes to employers, just find someone who will hire you, honestly. So basically, you have to be... I mean, I'm lucky I'm getting paid more than minimum wage at my part-time job. It's not a lot more. I'm not getting paid a living wage, but, you know, I don't think that's the business model of the place that I work at. I think they sort of expect you to work another job. It was mostly a joke, and yet here we are, all of us actually taking that seriously, which is just sort of how things go. Alright. Alright, can I actually get this? Like, can we actually do this, or is this not going to be a thing? Because I'm trying to attach it, but it doesn't seem to like me right now. And that's not the best. Do you want to just, I don't know. I don't really know where it hooks on. I saw it there for a second. Just got to pixel hunt for it again. Almost found it. My phone is ringing off the hook because my own free time is not my own free time when it comes to work. But as it stands, I don't care. Like, they're asking for someone to cover for someone else, and it's like, I'm working part-time. Again, part-time. I don't give a shit. If you need someone to come in and you're going to pay me part-time, I'm going to see if that works with me. If it doesn't, then I'm not gonna, because, I don't know. Fuck you. Not really. I like my boss. He's a good dude. But I was thinking about it last stream. I talked about how I just didn't tell people who were buying, whatever that Battlefront is. Yeah. I didn't really tell them all the shit I had heard. And I think what I need to do from here on out is, if they ask me, I will tell them. That'll make me feel better. Because it's not like I get commissions or anything. It's just sort of like, whatever. So it doesn't matter to me if they buy it or not. I never tell lies. I just don't tell entire truths. What's the biggest lie I've ever told to sell something, however? I don't really do that. I really don't. I don't think that's the right way to go about selling shit. I think that's what I'm going to do coming on into the next year when it comes to this job. Okay. I mean, I get that. I get that this is an issue. But can you be a little bit more exact about where the issue happens to be? Is it clipping? Like, what's going on? What is it clipping into? Okay, there we go. Now, where do I need to attach this? Because it seems like it's just falling off, and so it needs to attach to something. Ah, there we go. I mean, here's the deal. My employer technically knows about my job doing streaming stuff. He just didn't bother to read my resume. And so that's on him. Honestly. Like, I told him. I even told him the amount of views I have and, you know, stuff like that. And he just sort of ignored it. Alright, I'm gonna go save real quick. Well, actually, let's go and try and turn on the car. And if it catches fire, then we don't save. Yeah. Oh, right, we took out the battery. We're gonna need that. Probably. Battery's not in. I was wondering why it wasn't working. And then I remembered. And then chat remembered. Tell your boss about bitcoins. I feel like if I was gonna get into bitcoins, and don't take me as like a financial advisor, but it just sort of makes sense to me that now is exactly not a good time to get into bitcoins, because everyone's talking about how good bitcoins are, so they keep going up in price. Maybe wait until no one's talking about bitcoins and then buy them. I'm just saying, not a financial advisor, but they seem like they're really fucking expensive. The time to get into bitcoins was 6 years ago. That sounds right. Yeah, I guess you would have to wait for a crash. So anyway, the battery takes forever to charge. Might be easier to just go town and buy a new one. Alright, we're gonna pop that guy out. Does it need to be attached in any sort of way? Alright, I might have to buy a new battery from the store. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and drink some booze. We're not really too tired. I think there's a bed there. Is our bike in the boat? Where's our bike? I need my little putt-putt bike. Where's my little putt-putt? Save first. I think everything got put together right. I'm really hoping that they... Yeah. So, I guess I should ask y'all, not about bitcoins, because like, I trust chat's advice when it comes to stuff like Hearthstone sometimes, although that fucks me over, but, not bitcoins. But I should ask. Can y'all think of anything that Tilda might like for Christmas? Fucking a shit. I'm such a fucking shithead. I should know the answer to that. But, like, I can't find anything. Like, when I went to the mall, I could not find anything that was any good. And she jokingly, I know. Like, she likes cute shit. She likes cute shit, and she likes, crocheting and sewing. Stuff like that. 5 actual bitcoins. I take it, is that another lake? Or is that just... Is there a fucking lake behind my house? How have I never noticed that before? A painting? Dick in a box? Not... No. A cute painting. What did Luigi suggest? An automaton? A plush would not be a bad gift, yeah. The ideas that I had all fell through, which is great. My house is on a peninsula. I guess I never really noticed that. I'm running at full speed. Rev, Finland is called the land of 1,000 lakes. Okay. So Finland is mostly water then. I don't want to say what my gifting ideas were, just in case if I can actually pull it off some other... It's like her birthday's coming up too. I figure, see, that's the deal. Anything that I can't pull off, like, for Christmas, I can maybe pull off for her birthday. And if I can't pull it off for her birthday, maybe I can do it for Valentine's Day. And if I can't do it for Valentine's Day, maybe I can do it for our anniversary. It'll work out at some point or another. It's all February, by the way. But it gives me a few weeks. But not so much as far as Christmas. I think Christmas snuck up on both of us. Is my bike in here, or did I leave it on the other side? Because I kind of want to go gamble some more. Because I have an addiction. Alright. Let's go to town real quick. This is over there. So February is the money month, yeah. Which is unfortunate because I'm getting YouTube paid for January. January is a shit month. But, it is what it is. Thank you for the 100 bits, Natalie. Finally here live. Well, welcome, Peppermint 2. You need to be streaming more often so that way people can actually, like, I don't know, fucking watch me stream. So, I guess I should have things to talk about. Really don't have anything off the top of my head, I gotta say. Most of it has been just sort of work and, well, okay, I didn't tell you guys about the other crap that I tweeted about. And I guess I should go into more depth on that crap. So there was the ladder guy. I told you about him. I didn't tell you about the guy who, I don't think he was drunk or anything. I don't really have an official schedule, so that's kind of a problem. And that's why it's kind of hard to catch me live. It looks like work's going to schedule me for weekends. So that's fine. Anyway, there's a guy who came in, and he didn't really seem to want to buy anything. He just sort of stood at the counter and told me about how much New Jersey sucks. And not necessarily that he wanted to move to Austin, but that just he was here, and then he hated New Jersey. I don't know. Like, there doesn't seem to be any reason that he was there. He just needed to really vent, and I mean, I get that. That's normally what therapists are for. But he just spent an hour telling me about how much he fucking hated New Jersey. And I'm like, hey, you know, I got a friend in New Jersey. And he was like, well, what town? I told him. And he's like, oh yeah, that place fucking sucks. I'm like, alright. And I'm like trying to do my normal, like, you know, closing down the store, cleaning up places and stuff. And then he's just like following me around the store as I'm like cleaning up, you know, after, you know, kids that have thrown a toy on the ground or stuff. And he's just like, another thing about Jersey is the freaking transit system's shit. And I'm like, alright. I mean, yeah, you don't need... What's Tilda's favorite video game? Well, she bought Katamari Damacy today. Aren't you in Texas? Why are people talking about... I don't know why people are telling me about Jersey and Texas. I guess he was from Jersey? He just sort of stood there and told me. And it was like an hour until close, so I was really hoping the guy would leave on time. And he fortunately did. Isn't the bike on the island? I really hope you're wrong. So, there was that guy telling me about Jersey. What else was there? There was a woman who came in, she wanted to return a bunch of toys. I think she was buying them for, like, sponsored children. I'm not sure. Suffice to say that she wanted to return all of these toys that she bought. Just random crap. You know, maybe a couple games, a couple of plushies, that kind of thing. The only thing that was weird about it was that, like, all the barcodes had been scratched off, and so I asked. Well, I didn't really ask. Because in retail, I've found, the more I work retail, the more I realize that when you notice something weird about someone, you just sort of accept it, you let it ride, and if they decide to explain why they've done something weird, you address it then. Maybe it was just because I was tired, though, but I eventually did ask. I was like, well, it was more that she was asking what was taking so long, and I explained, well, you know, I've got to enter in the barcode manually because the barcodes have been wiped off. She says, oh yeah, I did that. And I'm like, alright. Why? And, apparently, and I had heard about this, the barcodes on stuff are the mark of the devil. And it does look like, indeed, that we left the bike on the other island. Anyway, back to the mark of the devil thing. So I was like, alright, well, just give me a moment here and I'm gonna finish doing this. And she was increasingly upset with me that it was taking so long, but like I can't just scan the stuff in because she's scratched off the barcodes. Can I do that to any other polls? Or is it just the one? I'm very thankful for the lack of fall damage. I don't know why I did that. Can I do that to all of them? Can I just like... Oh, yeah, you can. You just gotta hit it on the right angle. If you just happen to get... I wonder what I can do with this information. Is there anything I can do with that? I feel like I should be able to do something with that information. To be able to just vault myself on top of stuff. Is this just a Finnish thing? Do Finns do this? Are fins just able to naturally fly up into the air hundreds of feet, land perfectly on top
Ei,
of
onks tää nyt se Peräjärven
Alright,
kova
hold
jätkä
on.
olevina täällä?
Enjoy.
Osaks tää mitään
You
tehdä?
enjoy this? You
Mitä
enjoy
tää
this?
tulee? Tää
There's a thumbs
promosan
up.
kanssa tänne riehuma. Ei vittu, mehen
When did this
vittu.
become a Vinny stream? It's been a Rev stream.
No hei vittu, miten sä tätä paskaa juot?
What is
Eihän
that
toi
piss
oo
you're
vittu
drinking?
mitään. Tottahan saatana saa joken
It's like drinking. I mean, you must be drinking directly from my piss. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Anyway, hey, what's up, man? What is this? Is this important? Can I buy this? I'd like to buy that. And apparently I can buy new car batteries. I'll buy that. I don't know what an oil filter is.
Onko nää hirveäks mennyt tää nuorisomusiikki?
I mean, same. Can you shoplift? Not really. It just sort of...
Ja kitaran renkutusta ja tämmöstä, niin eihän tuossa nyt kehtoa kuunnella, mut ei oikein semmoista minun musiikkia taho soida siellä ollenkaan.
It's a filter for your new oil.
Se marjatta kuuluu, että se on hyvä.
The regular one sucks, so I guess I need one of these
Semmoista
now.
sais kyllä enemmänkin tulla.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Joo, nähdään tuossa. Morjens.
Thanks, man. We'll just head back to our house. Maybe pick up the bike on the way home. I don't know. Can I just... There... No. Is the rest of this solid? No. So, only that one... Oh. There's a way I could probably exploit that to do something cool, but I don't know. Oh, the battery spawned on the floor? Okay, I'll go back and get it in just a second. I just gotta carry this bag down to the river and just clip through this. Can I do that to trees? Is that just a... That appears to be just a pole thing. I can't imagine there's any reason you'd want the... I mean, what can I do with this? Is there any area that's restricted? I can't imagine there would be. I guess I could use that as a way to piss off, the guy. Hey. Oh, you can do that. You can tear that up. That's fine. That's your scratching post. Don't do... Other way. You can take the fire extinguisher holder home, too, since that's yours. I figure if it's not nailed down, it's probably mine. If not yet, eventually. The guy? Yeah, the, yellow asshole. I believe Tilda already fed Mo. She's just acting like an asshole anyway. See if that works with the car. I mean, I don't imagine it would. Like my summer car, I would imagine it's like probably the size of my hitbox or something. Like it's pretty easy to recreate. Like you just got to hit it at like the darker side angle. If you look at the wood, you can kind of see where it's different. And then it tries to, I guess, work things out for you. Never mind, it's not the darker side of the wood. It's just sort of random. And then you just sort of, hold on. I had it where I was going repetitively there for a second. Anyway. So that happened. Who else was there? There was a ladder guy. There was a random bottle of champagne right next to the register in the trash. We're not entirely sure how it got there, which was weird because, like, no one was drinking. Like, my coworker, ladder guy, like, he smelled awful. Don't get me wrong. Like, ladder guy, you need to take a bath. Sometime 2017. If not 2017, try and take at least a couple 2018. But there was just a random bottle of champagne empty in our trash. When I walked out the other day, there was a very definite smell of that someone had, perhaps, and it could have just been some random guy who smelled awful. But there was definitely a smell of just like poop. It could have been someone had pooped and then hid it behind something. I realized I had about 30 minutes until I had to leave and decided not to deal with it. Because either it was just a customer who smelled bad, or there was some poop behind something. That smell has disappeared, so either it was a customer who left, or someone found the poop and cleaned it up themselves. Sorry to whoever had to clean that up. I am not going to deal with that. Again, not getting paid enough to deal with that shit. Literally, that shit. If it is a thing. I think I told you guys about the guy the other day who came in. And I'm not talking about, like, smelled slightly bad, but, like, I had to take my 15-minute break that I don't really get. And just sit down. I think I told you about this guy. It was to a point where I could not, like, I had to, like, hold my breath when dealing with him. It was pretty bad. I've never had a smell hurt me. Like, the smell of garbage isn't great, but it's, like, bearable. Like, you avoid it. Hence why it's garbage. Same with the poop shelf. I avoided it. I didn't deal with it. But this man... I think I was talking about this, because I was talking about how I know that there are some people that just, they have a condition that they can't bathe, or bathing doesn't work, but, like, it was rank. Like, it should be a requirement that if you leave your house and attempt to shop at a store, you should try and take a bath. It was unpleasant, to say the least. I wonder if I could just drive to... I bet I could just drive to the gambling dude's place, because his house, like, looks out on the lake. I bet it's right over there. I bet we could just drive straight to it. I've never had to deal with an open septic tank. Do I have a favorite regular yet? Not really. Like, I don't dislike any of the regulars. They're all fairly nice. There's one guy who kind of made a snide remark, and I think he was trying to be sarcastic, but he just ended up sounding like a douchebag. So he may not get the best quality service from here on out. Just saying. But he said something along... we were talking about how I should probably learn other languages. Because I probably should. Yeah, that's definitely where I need to go. Because, like, most of Texas, you're going to be speaking either English or Spanish, because it's right near the border there. There's a lot of people who come and migrate, and there's a lot of people who grew up in, you know, a small Texas town or whatever. Like, there's a lot of people whose primary language is Spanish, and so it's fairly useful to know Spanish in Texas. I don't know any languages aside from English. I barely speak English. Which means that we inevitably have to get our one guy who knows any Spanish. Would I have any major use being able to do customer service and not... See, I feel bad about that. Like, people who come in and they just want to ask the same questions that everyone else does. Thank you, college student, for the 20 months of support. Learn Esperanto. Theoretically, the most useful language ever. Functionally, the least useful language ever. And I don't want to know what gender a chair is. That's part of the problem with Spanish, is you have to learn the genders of objects. I just want to be able to communicate that certain games are bad and what the ESRB is. But we have to, like, communicate via, like, pantomime. That's really not the best, it was not the best. And that's just sort of how my interactions with anyone who doesn't speak English goes. Is me giving really shitty customer service because I'm trying to explain something, but I can't speak their language and they can't speak mine. You know? But yeah. It's male? Okay, chairs are dudes, apparently. Learn a dead language like Gaelic. I want to learn like an important one. Anyway, I was talking to this guy about how I don't know any other languages, and I jokingly go, yeah, you know, I'm just kind of dumb. And he's like, yeah, that's why you work here. And I'm like, now hold up. Fuck you. There's a guy who came in the other day who was, I guess, Russian? And that was weird. Like, Russia's nowhere the fuck near Texas. Well, that food's soggy now. Just try and not get the battery in the water. He just... So that one was weird. Most of the time it's either, you know, Spanish or rarely Chinese. There's a handful of Chinese immigrants that come into town. But primarily it's Spanish that I don't understand. And so I just sort of try my best. It is really helpful to have that one guy that knows Spanish. I know a little bit of sign language, and that was helpful the other day. Someone was looking for a light, and that's like the one word in American Sign Languages that I actually freaking remembered. I was able to, like, go, oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't say, oh, yeah. I just sort of gestured for them to follow me and pointed it out. And there we go. I don't think my boss knows that I know sign language. I'd be surprised if my boss knows that I know Spanish, because that would be a flat-out lie. But, yeah. Alright, new battery is in. And as far as I can tell, there's no cables to connect, so really, let's just hope that it works. It is frustrating. I'd imagine it's even more frustrating if you don't speak English and you're trying to get service from someone. And you're trying to get something as complex as the ESRB explained. Because apparently no one fucking understands the ESRB. Like, I thought that was just, like, second nature to people at this point, but... it's not. It's not at all. Like, you gotta explain that shit. And so I just go, yeah, you know, E is basically the G rating, if we were talking about movies. And they go, oh, well, what is this M? That's a hard R. They're like, oh... ASL is a good language. I've talked about it quite a bit, at least during this playthrough, if not just in general. It's a really useful language. It's really pretty, and very direct. That might be an issue for some people. Some people might get a little bit pissed off. Yeah. I mean, like, AO I don't even bring up. Okay, now I'm very thirsty. Now, I got an air filter, right? The fuck do I need that for? What is this? I mean, most of the time the parents are like, he's no worse than what he sees on the TV. I'm like, you know what? Fair enough, but also, like, I'll get fired if I don't tell you about this shit, so listen for a fucking second, and let me tell you about the goddamn ESRB. Wash my body. I don't have... Let me just go into the fucking shower and wash myself off, like everyone else does. Just break into here, take a fucking shower, turn on the hose. Oh, fuck, it doesn't work, and call a goddamn plumber if the shower's broken. Goes under the engine, you say? Ho! Where? Gearbox, oil pan, racing radiator, block, gearbox, steel headers. When did I get a racing? Oh, that. Yeah, I remember installing that now. I don't see the oil filter. I don't even know what it looks like or where to start looking for it. I don't know what to do. Twin carburetors. There's a black cylinder that can be unscrewed by hand. I mean, I vaguely remember that when that was a thing. Time to go to someone else's house and shower. Implying anyone in this universe has a working shower. It's because I'm stinky. My dirtiness meter has maxed out. I am the absolute filthiest of the filthy boys. And there's nothing that can be done. So, I mean, I could hop in the lake, but that's just going to take a while. Also, I don't know where my bike is, and that's vaguely concerning to me, but there's nothing that can be done about it right now. So, I'm looking, and I don't see this thing. It could be... Thank you for the 250 bits, He-Not. Wait, no. Heek-Not. Right? Yeah? It's with the K. I pronounced the K. It's not a silent K. Oh, fuck. Is this air filter thing gonna be important? Like, do I actually have to give a shit about it, or is this, like, a not important thing? Because it feels like a not important thing. Or more specifically, it feels like something that I want to not be important, so that way I don't have to fucking deal with it. Fender right. Is that it? Is that it right there? That thing? No, that's the block. What is oil? Oil pan. Oil pan. Yeah, I don't. Oil filter. There it is. It's just, it was sort of clipping with the rest of the car. I saw it there for a second. Just gotta sort of... See, it was clipping into the rest of the car. I made it this far with the car. I have indeed, Tiki. Look at my fucking car. It's great. I mean, it works. Last I checked, not really. It's having some problems. I don't know what happened. Last update fucked it. Also, I'm having some problems with the house. I don't think you've played this game in a while, have you, Tiki? Let me show you around my house. I'll do that in just a second here. So you can see how I've redecorated. Looks pretty nice. How do I... Fiberglass hood, please. Is fatigue bad? Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I can die from it. I can have a heart attack. It would not be ideal for me to have a heart attack from fatigue. Check the oil level now that you've replaced the filter. You know what? We're just gonna, let's go take a quick nap. And then I'll show Tiki my house. Change your oil if you didn't already. Really? The new Terrier's pretty lit. You like it? Anyway, so I'm gonna show Tiki my house. So I redecorated the entranceway, and the bedroom. I'm going for kind of a skylight situation there. Same in the kitchen. And then and then the shower room, and then the sauna. This is where the fire started, because I forgot to turn off the thing. But it's okay. It's a good redecoration. It's fine. I like what I've done with the TV. You know, I think at this point, TV's just rotting my brain, so I should probably just get rid of it. I've got this new entrance right here. I can just go straight through the glass. It didn't do anything to the patio, so that's fine. And then this obviously links back up through the kitchen. Again, another door. So it's pretty great. And then I've got this, again, extra door coming out of my bedroom. So it's fine. I need to get more oil, apparently, says chat. So right now we're just sort of living in a van by the river because I accidentally burned my house down. I should probably not put the hood on just yet. As much as I want to. Can I even... it's probably... Is oil important for a car? Like, we put it in a car for a reason. So probably, right? Like... Who's my favorite person on Vinesauce? Can I say myself? Can I be conceited? Is it a bit important? See, I'm not a car person or a car. Thought I was gonna say car, didn't you? Can I dipstick this? Are dipsticks a thing in this game now? It'd be very convenient. It's not, so I'm just gonna plonk this in. I mean, apparently I can pour from all the way the fuck up here. So there we go. Are we just... Is there no more oil in this one? There's no more oil in this one, so... just kind of put that in the trash. Let's go get some more oil out of the back of the car. I'm apparently very thirsty, so let's just drink a beer real quick. It's juice. I need to smoke a cigarette. I'm apparently stressed the fuck out. It could be that my house burned down. That could be part of what's stressing me out. I should probably go and get some more oil. Doesn't this game understand that beer actually dehydrates you? I mean... Sure. I didn't know that, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I've got some oil in the car. I can just, like... Do I need gas? Before I go into, to town, I should probably check and see if I need gas. Because if I need gas, it's not diesel. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking. Let's try and put some gas in while I'm smoking a cigarette. And I'm taking a drag, and... I mean, it's... My car probably has no business looking like that, but, you know... Here we are. Look at the motor oil again and see if it says empty. I mean, like, it wasn't putting any in, so I have to assume that it was empty. I could... You are definitely right that that is a thing it does. Don't put diesel gas in... I mean... Does it look like I know anything about cars? Can't even get the gas in. That's like the most basic shit you can do with a car. Like, if you don't know how to put gas in a car, you're gonna have a hard time with, like, I don't know... the fuck a carburetor is. I don't know. Gas. Go in the car. Okay. So... Rotating the tires? I can rotate a tire plenty fine. You just turn the fucking thing on and the tires rotate all the what? That's all you gotta do. Just turn on the car and it rotates the tires. That's how cars work. I might be out of gas. That might be why I can't start the car. I mean, I can't put any more gas in the tank, so... Is oil? Can you put some fucking oil in? There we go. I mean, this just seems like a fucking stupid idea, but there we go. Now we're putting oil in. Just dump that cigarette directly into the engine. It'll be fine. I mean, I just bought a new battery. It solves our battery problem. Did I try turning it on and off again? I mean, I couldn't get the thing to turn on in the first place, and that's kind of the problem with it right now, is that I can't turn it on. Use your smooth voice. I think it's my mic. I honestly think that that's where my smooth voice comes from. I don't think I actually have. I mean, that's bad, right? That the Hey! And what does this say? It's at 14.8 on the air fuel. And then that thing says the battery's like kind of sort of charged. And the water pressure is that. I don't know what the fuck that is. But it's not at the top or the bottom, so it's probably good. And then that exists. So there we go. We did it. The car works now. Set it on fire? No, I think we're okay. We're gonna avoid that. It lives. It probably needs more gas. The third gauge is oil pressure. I mean, it's not... I know it had something to do with oil, but it doesn't seem like it's too high or too low, so it's probably good. Like, just like gas, you don't want too much gas. I'm gonna convert everything to gas. You don't want too much gas, but you don't want too little. You're gonna have a problem if you have too much or too little of anything car related. Like too much power, too much engine, too many wheels. It's all bad for you. And the same thing goes the other way around. Like if you have too little car, then you're just sitting in a chair. But if you have too much car, then you have like, I don't know, Jay Leno. He's got like more cars than there are days of the year. He could literally not drive all of his cars. If he drove one car a day for the rest of his life, he can't. He would die before he could drive all of them, I think. If I recall correctly, that stat, which I don't remember totally. But like, I mean, yeah, if you have too many cars, you basically have a mobile home or an 18-wheeler. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna take a piss real quick. Thumbs up. Didn't really mean to do that, but you know, thumbs up anyway. Oh, I should probably go save. You're right. Does someone want to go check and see how much it costs to repaint the car? Because I could do that real quick. I should probably go through the house. I'm going to go through the house because it's quicker. I mean, it's not really, but it just makes me feel better. Like, I didn't burn my house down. I just unlocked an alternate route. I unlocked a shortcut. That's what I've done. And so it's better now. Maybe he could get some of those bangs out. Costs a lot. I recall it costing like $18,000 or something. It was a lot of money. A lot more than I have. I need to get my car remodeled. Yeah, that's the term, right? Remodeled? Speedrun strats. Just burn your fucking house down. I mean, my parents are going to be ultra pissed now that my house is burnt down. But whatever. We're going to keep rolling with that. We're just going to keep rolling with it. I'm only a little angry. You're right. I'm only a little angry. If I was a lot angry... See, it's just like cars. You can't have too much anger, but you can't have too little either. You just have like a right amount. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. She breaks into someone's house and goes and critiques all of their shit. Says it's all shit except for like one chair, one bowl of porridge, and I'm not sure why they just left their porridge out like that. Like it was still warm? Like one was too hot and one was too cold. I get the one that's too cold, right? But like how is there one that was too hot? I mean, I get that there was the one that was just right, because I mean, that makes sense. But how is there one that was like too hot? How is that even a thing that could have happened? Did they just like immediately go, oh fuck, we gotta get out of here. There's like a woman, there's gonna be a woman coming in. And she's gonna break into our house, and then she's gonna... It's like Cribs. It's like MTV Cribs with Goldilocks, but instead, like, she just sort of talks shit. With Cribs, like, they kind of, I feel like there was, like, an objective to it. Like, they told you about how cool it was. I think they were fresh from the oven, so the family took a walk while they cooled. How are they different temperatures, then? I think the moral of the story is Goldilocks is an asshole. I mean, to be fair, anyone who just randomly breaks into someone's house and eats their shit is probably an asshole. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna Alt-Tab and see, my summer car... Wikipedia, wiki. Random scatting is going to be a thing during this stream. Alright, paint. Spray can, Satsuma repair shop. Okay. After the update, long coil springs can be found between the green car and the broken tractor. Service brochure. Okay. Rust and repair. Okay. Just gonna, that's not too bad. Oh, there's an extra 0 there. Never mind. Alright. I'm gonna turn on the engine and start adding some shit up. So 21,000 for artist rendition colors. That might not fucking happen. Sheet metal and rust repair. 8,750 plus 1,230 plus 845 plus 620 plus 475 plus 780 plus 510 plus 21,700 equals.
It's 34,910.
Okay. Thank you for that, Siri. So basically we need an infinite amount of money from the sounds of it. $34,000. The long coil springs suck ass, apparently. Rev is always some level of mad. Just a little bit of mad. Not a lot. You can't have too much. Maybe my bike is here. Gave up on getting the drunk guy's millions. Well, I mean, just... I don't know if you noticed, but I'm not getting any phone calls anymore. My phone has been disconnected, let's just say. And, we're just not getting his fortune anymore. No, I don't think he'll be calling us anymore. The car still runs and drives, I know. But if I can just gamble up 31,000? Something? I don't know. We'll call it 32. 32,000. I mean, the phone line did get pretty hot. And so, the eventual disconnecting it was probably the best. Cool. We're almost to, the gambling guy's place. Excuse me. I don't normally drink Cokes anymore. More so than I did for a while there, where I just stopped drinking Coke for a year. Why not just deleting meshsave.txt? Because we can do this for the gambling real quick, though. Tokyo drift that shit. Turn off the engine. What's up, man? Asshole not being home. So yeah, if he's not home, we can't really gamble, so I guess we just go back home. Am I getting clean? I'd like to be clean. Maybe the gambling man died. So maybe I can have his house. Please don't drink random bleach. First off, it's not bleach. Second off, there's no liquids in it. So it's fine. Can I actually dunk my head in? Oh, no, I'm just zooming in. I see. Can you have his shower? I mean, it would be nice. It looks like he had a similar problem to me, and he's built a shack. I guess it was sort of, I should have taken this as a warning, I suppose. His house being burnt down. Okay. As far as I know, you can't drown unless if you're like, you can't drown in this game unless if you're drunk and you get in the water. It's foreshadowing, but backwards. I mean, that's just normal shadows at that point. Oh, fuck. What the fuck did it I mean, don't worry about what happened in my house. It happened last episode, so if you haven't seen it, you'll see it in a minute. I give you a hint. I burned it down. That wasn't really a hint. I just spoiled it for you. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go over there and take a nap. Do I want to take a nap? I'm gonna actually go around and see if there's where my bike is, because I kind of need it. Like, it'd be really convenient if I had I don't know, a bike. And I guess we could kind of just spend the day shooting off fireworks. I need to waste a couple hours. Because I need him to come back. I don't even know if the race is going on today. I believe your bike is behind the store. Really? Let's go and check. It could be. And I could have not remembered. It's usually a couple of days between streams. Maybe even a week when it comes to this game. And so I forget shit. Can you even repair the house? Not without changing config files. No. I followed your quesadilla recipe, and I've never had a snack that's better. I know, right? It's like legit, actually good food. Like, say what you want about the video being like memes and shit. But yeah, no, quesadillas, like microwave quesadilla is pretty fucking good. It's good, like, I don't feel like trying today food. My bike was stuck on the roof of the garage and then launched into the air after I messed with the save game. And that's fun. The race is on Saturdays. I just want to do the the drag race, not the one. I mean, I guess if I lose that house, like if I gamble away my house, it's not the worst thing ever, right? Can I steal my own car? The drag race is whenever? Oh. Oh. I should probably do another cooking video soon. I need to figure out what I'm doing for a video this weekend. It's like the last video of the year. I want to do like a 2017 in retrospective sort of video. Probably stop doing the monthly like highlight video because it's kind of a shit ton more work than I have time for sometimes. And I just sort of missed out on November because I didn't stream November. And it's not really enough views and not enough people really enjoying it for it to be worth it, I think. So, Christmas themed vid, yeah, that could be good. No YouTube Rewind. I've done it for the past 2 years. Just doing highlight videos of the year. Started watching this channel called, I forget what it's called, but it's like this guy who talks about, like, what if fantasy races really existed? Like, what weapons would they use? I forgot the name of it. Something or other. Adversity. It's pretty good. He's a total nerd. Like, he does medieval combat fighting stuff. I posted about that on Tumblr. I feel like other people have posted about it. Should diversity. Yeah. That. Hey man, you okay? Oh god. Hey man. Dude, you can't fall asleep here, man. You can't. Come on, man. Come on. Get out of the. I mean, there's like tire tracks in the street. Okay. Come on, man. Okay, come on. I'm just gonna... I mean, he's not dead. He's just unconscious. And drag him over to the side of the road. Shitlips might have murdered this man. Let's bring him here. Fucking... Come on, man. Is he a cop? I don't know what he is, man. I think he's a bus driver. Okay, there you go. If I pee on him, maybe he'll wake up. I mean, do you really think that's how it works? If I just, like, have a little bit of a piss on him? It doesn't seem to have woken him up. Did your car get more shit? Hi.
Hei, onks tää nyt se Peräjärven kova jätkä olevinaan täällä? Onks tää, osaaks tää mitään tehdä ja mitä tää tulee tän romunsa kanssa tänne riehumaan? Ei mitään.
There's my bike. That's good to know. I think I left it because I needed to get all the parts back to the house. I'm going to take a quick break since I'm already saving anyway. And I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to come back, and if it's late enough in the day to gamble, we'll gamble. If it's not, we're just going to try and race the car. And today might actually be the day that we beat this game. And by beat this game, I mean do the drag race successfully. We'd have to actually drive all the way there without having any issues, but we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, today's Chrono game looks okay. This month they've been really good. This game just looks okay. I would... Unless if you're looking for a game to get someone for Christmas, whatever, like, you're probably okay skipping this one. Anyway, I'm gonna run an ad right now. It's gonna be like 2 minutes. Give me like 2 minutes 30 because I have a real pee coming on. So I'll be right back. 2 minutes 30 seconds. I'm back, and you guys will be in about 30 seconds or so. I even had time to brush my teeth. So now my teeth feel like really like minty fresh. They don't taste minty fresh. I guess they taste minty fresh. Teeth don't really feel as much as they taste. It's not like they have like taste buds in of themselves, but it's a thing that you taste. Like I don't really... I guess I feel my teeth. I just don't think about them. It's sort of like your clothes. You don't really think about them after a while. They just sort of exist. Anyway, welcome back, me. Welcome back, you. We're gonna play more My Summer Car. Don't eat your teeth. They're already in my mouth. I'm not gonna try to eat them, but like, I don't know. They're just sort of there. I'm back. Can you guys see? You guys can see. The ad should be over by now. I'm gonna eat this. Empty plastic can. Are you also an empty plastic can? You are. I mean, I don't think you really eat teeth, do you? It's not really how teeth work. I mean, I guess you technically could. But I wouldn't recommend eating bone. You could suck on a tooth. That sounds like a threat. Not really a threat, but just something like... when someone says something that you don't want to listen to, you just go, suck on a tooth. I mean, that's not actually a phrase that anyone says, and you shouldn't say that, because if you try and say that and sound cool, you're going to sound like an asshole. Or just a dumbass, and it's not going to work out. Like the objective in that situation is to sound cool. When the other person reminds you, or is just reminded how cool you are, and that they can't be pulling that kind of shit with you. Apparently Twitch has a year in clips now, which shows good clips that people have made. Oh, that's cool. Hey, I'm going to hit this asshole with my bike. Let's see how it goes. Okay. How much have I missed? Like an hour and a half of me getting shit together. I wonder if I can just like Oh. Perfect. Cool. Alright, cool. Let's do this thing. Please stop Bethesdaing. Mean. I should probably get some more gas for my car. I'm a little bit concerned it doesn't have enough. I'm gonna go get some real quick. I can't seem to turn. Okay, hold up. Here, hold up for a fucking second. Hold on. Okay. There we go. It's better now. Just throw it into the boat, and then we get into the boat ourselves, and then we reverse that shit. There we go. Bunnicula was not very good, in my opinion. The cartoon, not the book. The books were hilarious. The actual, like, oh fuck. Do I need to hold the bike? Is that what needs to happen here? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just move this back a little bit. Okay, cool. And then we can enter driving mode. And then hold the bike. And then... Okay. Now we just... Is it still running? The bike? No, it's off. It turns off like every 5 fucking seconds, so it's off. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry about a thing. I had this weird dream that I was hanging out in the chicken coop last night. Okay, my controls have been inverted. That's interesting. Bike will waste fuel unless we have to fuel tap again. So the fuel tap actually does something aside from frustrate me. Like, it serves a purpose. Oh, whoa. Okay, bike. Boat. I do need to find some stuff to stream for the coming new year. Kind of feel like doing, chat. My sub chat was talking about, Killing Floor. And I'm like, yeah, I could get into Killing Floor. So if you have Killing Floor and you are a sub of mine, on Twitch, I should say, go ahead and install it. We'll do Killing Floor 2 soon. I don't know when. Might play it a little bit off stream just to get into the new thing. So I don't know what's new. Could be a lot that's new, and I don't know. What's my favorite Christmas movie? I don't know. Elf is pretty good. Elf is alright, yeah. I reinstalled it. I don't know why that's the game that they want to do, but that's fine with me. I'm down with some Killing Floor. Does Killing Floor have a crosshair? I don't think it does. I don't think it matters. Only have the first Killing Floor. I don't think you're missing a whole lot. Everyone likes to say that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Listen, Christmas movie needs to have significantly more Christmas. It needs to not just take place around Christmas time. So I know it's a meme to say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but it's not. It's not like he's climbing the tower to save the presents for Santa. Speaking of Santa, saw that asshole again at the mall today. Didn't even wave. He used to be tight. I used to ride him. Not like all the time, but like once a year. And now he doesn't even recognize me, man. Doesn't even wave. Doesn't even say hey. Well, celebrity alert there, you know. Have I ever watched the Christmas with the Cranks? I mean, what if someone edited a Christmas hat onto all the characters? Would it be a Christmas movie then? No, it would just be a weird movie where everyone would have Christmas hats. Like, I mean, really? Is that where we're at right now? Because, I mean, we're like halfway into the lake. I don't know why you keep running out of gas. But we're gonna fix it, and then you're gonna stop making that godforsaken drilling noise. Go ahead and drink up, you thirsty little fuck. There you go. There you go. I like the just clunking sound of things breaking in the background. Just ignore it. Just like all things. Just ignore it. Maybe it'll go away. Slowly being vibrated out of the boat, I think. We're trying to get my summer car to work. Okay. There we go. See, I was smart. I was smart this time. I brought gas with me. And now we're fine. Am I thirsty? Yes. Am I hungry? Yes. Am I stressed out? Slightly. Smoke a cigarette in the middle of this pond. Just one drag. Cement. Smoke the cigarette. One drag. One drag. Okay. Game, do you want to let me do it in one drag, or are you going to fuck me on this? You can smoke the rest of it. Am I not stressed out enough to smoke the rest of my cigarette? There we go. Alright, there we go. Just directly into the boat. There we go. It's at a lake. It's fine. You can just throw shit into the lake. No one gives a shit if you throw things in a lake. It's this sort of thing you do in, like, Finland and Sweden and stuff. You throw things on the lake. There's a black metal song about it. I throw my eyes into the lake. And he says that a lot. So I can see properly. Here it continues. What the fuck that means, I don't know. But he throws his eyes into the lake. It's a good song, actually. Could use a good cover. I feel like it would be better with a cover. No offense to whoever wrote that song, but it's sort of like the beginning of folk metal. Hi chat, hi Rev, how are you doing? I am doing good. Maybe he's seen Ice? No. No, the name of the song is I Throw My Eyes Into the Lake. I think. If you search that on YouTube, you'll find it. Rev, what movies are you excited about next year? There's this movie I heard about today about towns eating smaller towns, like literally, like they're mecha towns, and they're driving around Mad Max style, eating each other. That sounds weird. I'd watch that. Is that spinning or is that glitching? That's just glitching. Thank you for 250 bits, Automatic Maniac. Hey. Sure, unlock gifts for 17 others. The new Peter Jackson movie. I don't know. I don't know anything about things. Never claimed to know anything about anything, and I don't really plan on starting. If I just continue to not know anything, then I'll be fine. We're probably going to make cookies tomorrow. Me and Tilda. Sugar cookies. She's been wanting to. Fair enough. We have some time too, so we should. But I definitely need to go Christmas shopping. I have like 5 days starting tomorrow. To get my shit together and figure out something for Christmas. Alex, don't spend all your Christmas money on me. Real talk. Thank you. Sugar cookies are alright, yeah. Decorate them and shit. Went to the local Heb, the HEB. Got some stuff. Got some like sprinkles and like Santa hats and crap to put on it. It'll be good. We just got like Tollsbury sugar cookies, so we don't have to like mix crap or anything. The dough's already together. Sick ass drift real quick coming in. Missed the dot completely. It's fine. I don't care. And there we go. There we go. I went out of the boat. I want to stop being a boat. Thank you. Now don't you go anywhere until later. Then you can go places. Alright, cool. Thank you for the 100 bits, Just a Kill. Alright, there we go. Alright, good night, Betchka. There we go. Is Rev still living in his van? Yeah, pretty much. Sick drift! Almost. Alright, cool. Good, we're here now. Alright. Just piss and drink a beer the whole night. There you go. Right over the top. There, right over the top. We're good. Just clean off the car, the van a bit with the piss. Alright, cool. Gotta eat some food. There's some in my new refrigerator, and by new refrigerator I mean my van. You can just sort of... I guess that's really salty, the pizza. Alright. Let's back this asshole out of here. I couldn't figure out how to get the subwoofers in. I don't know where those connect up. Like, do I need to, like, actually put them in somewhere? Like, does this actually need to be connected to anything? Kind of want to set that up so we can blast French talk shows, or not French. What language is this game? The other one. Finnish. Close enough. They both start with an F. That's just the word fuck. Learning some letters today. Those aren't wireless speakers. I know, but they would go in the back here, right? Like where the the panels are. Why am I living in my van? I'll show you in just a second. It's just I did some redecorating, and now my house is burned down. So I have to live in my car from here on out forever. Cool. All right, cool. How are we doing on gas? I mean, it says 0 right now, but maybe it says more when I turn on the car. How much does it say? Not a lot. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, hold on. I got a parking brake on. Let's go and turn that off. Cool beans. Ran something over there. Alright. Alright. Let's take this baby out for a spin. Maybe go by the save point real quick. Should probably not be driving at night, but you know what? Fuck it. Oh, I forgot to put on my seatbelt. Yeah, I should probably do that real quick. We're just gonna drive this guy up here real quick. Alright, cool. Turn that baby off. Drives like a dream so far. Are you off? Okay. That sounds like a leak. I mean, yeah, that doesn't sound good to me either, but we're gonna just hope that it's not an issue. That's where I'm at right now. Sounds like thermal creaking. I mean, yeah, my car just sort of makes it sound sort of like that when I turn it off. Just like everything kind of like settling down. Cars cool off. Sure. Take a shower. I would if I had a shower. I don't have one of those. I think we're at the point of this game where I'm just going to sort of hope that things aren't issues. Oh god, the game actually loaded. It's actually just really fucking dark. Okay. I'm going back into here. We're going to find the save button. Then we're just gonna save and restart the game until it is day enough for us to be able to see. Gambling? We might skip that. I don't know. Depending. The other house has a sauna, but the sauna is only for stress relief now. It doesn't clean you anymore. Which I guess makes sense. How is it this dark? This is not a natural dark. Light exists. But this is natural darkness. Where did the sun go? This is not how light works. Like, sometimes there is light. I mean, I know it's actually how light works. I'm from the city. There's always some blanketing light coming from somewhere. Be day. Are you almost day? Are you almost day? Should we go and get gas? Like, more gas? I feel like we need to go get a tank of gas. Do you think we got enough gas to get to town? I don't have a map of town anymore. I slept in the shitter all night long. I mean, what do you want me to do? I don't have a house. See, that's my defense now. Like, if my car breaks down, it's like, what do you want me to do? My house burned down. This is going to be my excuse for everything and anything that goes wrong with this situation. So how do I seatbelt? How do they work? Oh, buckle up harness. There we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, so we've saved, so if anything goes wrong, we can just restart the game. So when that light turns on, that's when I'm supposed to shift up, right? That's what that light means? Oh, for fuck's sake, we're not doing this again, game! Okay, so my air filter ratio thing is a fuck again. You see that? That's not right. That's not right. We're not doing that. Nope! We're not doing that again, game. We're not doing it again. Oh, let me go. Let me go. We're fixing this right the fuck now. Thank you, Natalie, for the bits. We're fixing this right the fuck now. Can I see? No. Does it matter? No. We're doing this right now. We're not dealing with this. Sleeping with a cigarette could start a fire as well? That's funny. So if I sleep in my own bed and... I mean... Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that anymore, to be honest. So, it's a little bit over. So, do I need to turn the thing more to the right or more to the left? Okay. So, where's that air filter screw? Somewhere around here. Is my car moving? Where's the screw? Somewhere around here. You have to take the hood off completely? You do. It's a racing hood, so that's convenient, I guess. Throttle linkage. No, the air filter. Where the fuck is it? Is it on the top? I don't remember where that thing was. I was just messing with it like less than an hour ago. But... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9, 10. Okay. Okay. This is closing up. We're throwing it in the back seat. There you go. That's what a choke is good for. To increase the temperature to a good... Oh, right. We're supposed to heat up the car. We have to use the choke. So, I just choke the engine out until it gets up to, like, 15. I mean, I've just left the hood on the side of the road there. Should probably go and get him. I have no idea what I'm doing either. Does it look like I know what I'm doing? I mean, this is a lot easier to get in and out of than the other one. Isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. Arguably. Okay. Alright, now we stop choking it. See, why are you like that? Backfiring means it's too rich. Does that mean turn it left or right? Like, do I scroll up or down? Not enough air. Thought we were gonna actually finish this game today. I've said that thousands of times, and I think everyone knows that at this point. Just leave the car on and mess with the throttle until you figure it out. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I've turned it down 20. So plus 50 plus minus 5, 45. Plus 10, 55. Minus, so we're back at 45 again. That's where we've set it to. Does it need to cool down all the way? That looks okay. Air fuel mixture is like slightly high. It's at 15.2 instead of just straight up 15, but the very middle of the wheel is the temperature gauge. You should adjust the temperature so it's... So, I mean, it's like halfway. Temperature's about halfway. And then that's about halfway. That's right about where it needs to be. I'm going to pretend as if I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And we're going to just buckle in. I mean, why would you work? Ho 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 ho. Ah! That's not good.
Vitun dorka.
That's good. So we need to fix the car. It's got a slight issue. I don't know if you picked up on what happened there, but there's some tuning that needs to be done. And we're gonna try and fix that real quick. Now, if you know anything about cars, you probably saw it. If you don't, I'm gonna have to probably explain it. So let me show you what the issue was. So, for those of you that aren't as tech savvy, as car savvy as I am, the fucking thing caught on fire, which is not ideal. Some people in chat are mistakenly believing that that is good for a car. But it's not. It's actually quite bad. So we're going to bring this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're gonna get back in the car. We're gonna see how it goes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You know what? Someone suggested maybe I should pee in the radiator. And you know what? You're right. Maybe I should. Why don't I pee in the radiator? You see, it sounds like a shitpost, but it's actually quite helpful. See, we now know that the radiator has plenty of piss in it. We're gonna go and top that bitch off, because that's just how we roll. We're gonna pee on the car in general. So that way, it's nice and lubricated. Now we're gonna close up the radiator, so that would be a rookie mistake that I wouldn't make, because I know my shit about cars. You gotta keep that radiator shit together. It's bad if you don't. We're gonna get in. We're gonna turn on the car. Hold on the turn on the choke first. Alright, so we need the temperature thing to be at like halfway. We need the other one to be at 14 to 15.5, according to mayonnaise. So we're just gonna sort of rev the engine for a minute and just see where it puts us. We've zoomed in on the dash so we can see it ultra good. Air filter should be in the green zone. Yeah. No, I'm getting that. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. Can I just pee on this? Can I pee on this? Will that help? Just need a little piss? No? Okay. I'm out of piss, so we're just gonna... So, who knows things about cars and can tell me about how to fix that? You're choking it for too long? See, I thought I was supposed to choke it until it got to the middle. Because I don't know how far... I don't know what's the thing that would put the thing in the whatever. Like, how do I do this? What's wrong? Does it have too much fuel? I'm an actual mechanic, and I fix Abrams tanks. True story. Can you fix this shit? Have you ever had a tank just catch on fire? Because I'm having a... I mean, it's not a tank. It's sort of like a tank in that it drives and apparently destroys shit. Can you help me out with my car? It's having some troubles. Tanks catch on fire on the regular. Okay. Concerning, but understandable. Please help. Alright. So, that's too high. So I need to turn that down, like... It's starting at 14. That's bad. So I probably want it to start at, like, 0 and work its way up to 15, right? So if it's 10 down, puts it at 8... Every 10 is about 5, so I need to bring it down. There might be a loose bolt somewhere around the carburetor. Check your thing. Okay. So we're just going to pull that out. The car is choked. The meter is actually lower than it should be. Okay. Question. What do you mean by that? Get your 8mm thing out and check. Make sure the carburetor's on good. Okay. We're gonna go check and see if the carburetor's on. Carburetor, you set up? You all hooked in there? Good old carburetor. Have I gotten any better at real life car maintenance? I mean, if my car caught on fire, I would know what to do now. Reload my save. So there's that. Thank you, Hicknot, for the 50 bits. Let's not burn it all down, actually. That's the radiator. See, I knew that. 'Cause I'm an advanced car person. That was not in all the way. We're gonna just screw things around. See, that was the head gasket. The head gasket had one more turn on it. And that, knowing this game, is probably enough to set the entire car on fire. There's one thing not tightened properly is enough to completely burn the whole fucking thing down. That's the head gasket, not the valve cover. Look at you and being all smart with your car knowledge things. Acting as if head gasket is between the head and the crankcase. Yeah, and I know exactly where all of those are. So I'm just gonna point my mouse around on random shit. See, that one wasn't on all the way. So we should probably save before I do anything else. So that number, the air fuel mixture gauge thing, that should be like starting at 0, I'm thinking, yeah? That should probably start off at 0. So if rotating it down 10 is enough to set it at 5, tune the ratio to be at 13 while running. So it started off at 14. If I bring it down to 5, it goes down to 8 from 14. So it seems like it's about 1 to 1. So I need to turn it down about 2. 1, 2. 2. There we go. Hopefully it won't explode. I'm going to go and save. We'll see where we're at. Running at running temp with the choke off, otherwise the tuning is completely pointless. Cool. And hey, look, it's daytime. Now I can watch this shit burn. Alright, so that starts at 14. It's not at running temperature at all. It's about halfway. We're getting into the danger zone already. We want it to stay between 14 and 15.5. And we want it to be doing so once the temperature is about halfway. So we need to turn it down more. A lot more. How about another 10? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try and tune it while the car is running, because honestly, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? It could catch fire. We've already seen that happen at least twice. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we're 12 down. So 12 down from 45 is something. Oh, hey. So what if we just like rev the engine, get it to like medium, and then turn it up and down until we're at a good spot. The 50 up, 10 down rule is outdated. Okay. So I need to turn it down some more. Let's go turn it down another 5. Let's turn it down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, cool. This stream makes me feel inadequate. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So don't feel inadequate. No one knows what's happening. No one knows what's happening except for the guy who builds tanks. In real life. He knows what's going on. So I need to turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up 5. It doesn't explode on 14, which is good. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. Okay. Down 1. Let's see what happens if I turn it down 1. 1. Ah, I see. One turn of the thing is... So I bet if I turn it up 1, 1. Yes, each full scroll wheel is 0.2. So where do I want it? Like 14? When the engine is idling at full engine thing? So it's good now, right? And if I want it to go up to 15, I can actually crank it up by 5. And 5 will put it at 15. So do I want it at 14 or 15? Turn off the engine here. Go ahead and save, because that seems about right. I don't even like summer either. I don't even really like cars. I just sort of have a car because it's a requirement. Yeah, I mean, honestly, figuring out the engine for me was just a puzzle. It was just like, that bit goes there. Go sit in the sauna? Really can't right now. It's a little bit on fire. I don't know what the numbers mean, but chat tells me it should be between 14 and 15, closer to 14. I got it to 14, and the car's not on fire. So, all in all, it's fine. Do I know what that number means? I don't know. I don't know. But it works now. And that's what matters. What matters is it works, not what it means. If I knew what it means, I could probably do it better. How do you burn a sauna? How did you fuck it up so much? It just does that if you leave the thing on for too long. I mean, my house is burnt down to the ground. We don't have a house anymore. So once this gets up to 14, we can start rolling this baby, right? And it's going up still. Hey! Air fuel mixture. It says how many units of air per 1 unit of fuel it has. Is it getting lower in pitch? The battery's fine-ish. I mean, that's a new battery. What is that one? Could be an oil leak. The battery... How is the battery die? It's a brand new fucking battery, though. Game, why you gotta be like this, man? It's my oil? Why would it be my oil? I mean, yes, that gauge that says oil is all the way down. You have to shift and hold the clutch. I can't hold the clutch. That's not a button. There's no clutch button. There's no... The clutch button's X. The fuck do you want from me? Do I have to hold the clutch while I'm starting the engine? Is that how? The battery doesn't look good right now. I'll be fucking honest with you. It's an auto clutch? Okay. It's an old car. As long as you're in neutral, you can start it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oil gauge is at 0 when you turn the motor over. It's cranky. You might have an oil problem. Yep. Might have a problem. Don't know. Don't know what it is. We'll see. Alright. Mm-hmm. You got a reason you're doing that? Might be. I know you want me to check the MS Edit, but I'm not doing it yet. I'm gonna see if we can figure it out. This game's a puzzle. Why? 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 Choke the car for a bit. You have to hold down the pedal. I mean, I know. I do. So where does it need to be for me to stop having it choked out? Do I need to, like, let go at 14? I hear that knob boggling. Yeah, don't work on cars without a manual in real life. In fact, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing with the car, don't do it. Your oil pressure is dropping. My battery's fine. My oil's just low. So what are you telling me this says? Water pressure? There's no oil. Oil pressure's your problem. I'm glad I have these extra gauges so I can know not what the fuck is going on, but everyone in chat can pretend to know what they're doing. That's good. So there's an oil leak? Just toasted your engine because you got no oil? You got a problem with my engine because there's fucking no oil? Sounds great. I'm just going pee in the oil thing. So maybe we could do that. Maybe we could pee in the oil a bit. Can we pee in that? Does that help? Does it pee? Does it pee? Can't remember you putting in... I mean, I put in... It wasn't a lot, but I put some in. Can I check the oil level? Don't think there are dipsticks in this. Radiator hose too. So it's probably not the radiator. We're convinced it's the oil. What? What's the difference between oil and piss? It's the same shit. Motor oil and piss basically work the same way. Don't I have a dipstick? I mean, I am a dipstick, if that's what you mean, Natalie. But no, as far as I can tell, I don't have a way. I had like a quarter level. Someone said that there was a dipstick now. I don't know where the fuck it is. Just go and get something to drink. Just go and throw a muffler through my windshield. There we go. Throw it through the window out of anger. Not that it does anything because I don't have a window anymore. Yep. At this point, just drain all your oil and then refill it. I don't even know if I can do such a thing, but you know what? Sure. I mean, am I sweaty enough that I can just... My air fuel mixture... No, it's fine. It's 14. 14 is good. 14 to 15 is ideal, says chat. So I'm going to roll with that. 14 to 15 is ideal. It's at 14. That's ideal. It sometimes goes up to 14.1. The dipstick is attached to the engine block. Okay. Do I have oil? I don't seem to have any oil. I don't seem to have any oil. Unless if this is oil. This is oil. Okay, cool. You have an oil leak. Might need more oil. Okay. We'll check. Alright. Good night, Falden. Okay. 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 If the oil drains faster, increases the risk of fire. We're gonna try this, and if this doesn't work... If the car is cold, you would be better with a richer 12.0 air filter ratio when starting. Or air fuel ratio when starting. When you start, control the choke. You could choke and then start the car by not adjusting carburetors. Okay, that was a lot of words. And I kind of know what things are that you're talking about, but not in any sort of cognizant way that would be helpful. You know what I mean? Like, none of that really made sense to me. And I trust that you know what you're talking about, because you used them all in an order that made sense. Like, it seemed like you were using words correctly, but I don't know. So you say it's on the left. My left or your left? Where do I look? Try replacing the flux capacitor. Of course. I see it. Okay. I mean, I'm just sort of rubbing the oil on it. Does that help? Oh, it's the green thing, probably. This? No, that's a blade of grass. There's a blade of grass in my car. Caught fire a minute ago. That was fun. You missed that. No, it actually never caught fire before, but it just did it twice in the last hour, so that was great. Yeah, relatively recently. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna smoke a cigarette while I'm adding oil to the car. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm a little stressed out in game, and the only way to relieve my stress is by taking a sauna, which I can't because, you know, the house burned down, or smoking cigarettes. So, yeah, Tilda's in the background questioning my life choices a bit. So, we're just gonna hope that that's enough oil. I mean, it was mostly full, right? Let's go and close that out before I finish this cigarette. Just doing the longest drag in the world. Picture of the location on the wiki is under the thing. Boy howdy, that doesn't help me any. Like, I don't see it. Oh, there's the dipstick. Now what? See, it's sort of clipped into the side of the car, so I can't really, like... What do I... Yeah? Am I supposed to rub that off first? So that's there now. It has oil. We figured it out. That's good. We did it. Feel like I should add a little bit more. This is only like halfway. Oil seems good. I'm gonna add more. I want to add more. I mean, I know some of you guys are real-life mechanics or whatever, but, like, I'm gonna add more. Oh, it's empty. Never mind. We're not adding more. Absolutely do not overfill. Well, we can't now. Because I'm out of oil. So we're not going to. I'm gonna attach the hood again. Oh, yeah, you want to see my house? Okay, let me show you my home tour. I'm gonna hop on my bike real quick, and then we can go and check it out. Remember the too much for too little thing I was talking about earlier? Yeah, I remember that. Okay, hop on my bike real quick. We'll drive over there. Is this... I like how you're right behind me. Alright. That's... We're fine, we're fine. Thank you for the host, Mike. It's fine, it's fine. No, we're just driving the little moped. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. We're okay. It's okay. That's how you finish driving a bike. Anyway, so here's my garage. It's fine. My painted hood, the new one, or the old one. The garage is still fine. No. So here's the entrance to my house.
Oh my god.
Here's my bedroom. Here's the living room. Like Sean Colvin. And then here's the closet. This is my parents' bedroom. They just sort of left me unsupervised for a while. Here's the kitchen. You can kind of see where the cabinets were. The refrigerator used to be there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Here's like the food cabinet. This is where the laundry room used to be. Then we've got the sauna, the shower room. So you could just turn on the shower here. I believe the bucket's still under there. Yeah, there's the bucket. I found the bucket. That's good. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this out here. The patio is fine. I don't fucking know why. And then here we have... Oh, can I turn on the light fixture? Something's there for me to... I think the light fixture's still got a hitbox. Anyway, and here's the sauna. And this is where the fire started. There was like the... It's like a little generator right there that would turn on the thing, and now it's gone. I mean, like, most of the house has a skylight now. I can climb in through here now. I mean, my room has a skylight as well. Yeah. Well, I took them out because they're not the racing ones, so, you know, had to. Now I'm gonna get really drunk and get on the motorcycle again. It's... Yeah. Here, look at this.
Oh!
It's gross.
Why does your thumb look like a dildo?
Thank you. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need a house. I mean, yeah, I've been living in the van. 'Cause that's been best. It's like camping, but it's sort of turned into a camping site, yes. No, I haven't had to fight any raccoons yet, no. Chat lagged out there for a minute. Can you pay massive amounts of money to fix the house, or is it just fucked? Oh, it's just fucked, honestly. Alright. Let's see if I fix the car. Thank you for the 250 bits, Natalie. Okay, so it's making like a chugging sound. Yeah? So I gotta wait for the clanking to stop, and then we're good, right? I mean, I can edit the house to be unburnt now. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we have to roll with whatever happens in this game. That's just what the game is at this point. It's like an 80s vomit mobile. I mean, it is, but it's my 80s vomit mobile. I like it. It's a car. I mean, I could wash in the lake, but I'm fine. I'm fine with being dirty. No one knows what I'm... How's the Vaporwave mobile? The Rock and Roller 69 is perfectly fine. It needs a new paint job because the hood is like a new hood, and so it doesn't really match. Same with the door. It's not a waste of money. And plus, the only way I can make money now is just excessive gambling. They don't know what happened yet. I have to assume. It's dead. Why is my car dead? It has oil. See? Look, it has oil. The game even says it's got oil. And then that's the thing. You broke it and then added oil. So if I quit out of the game, reload. It's not seized, but you probably got a fucked piston. Reload, then add oil. Okay. Cool. If you guys just came in from Mike's stream, I'm glad you got the tour as well. Fire soon? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with my car. Go and get the thing. Go get some fucking oil. It's like over there. Gonna drink some beer. I feel like having some beer tonight. We don't have any beer in the house. We have vodka. Could get really fucked up, but I gotta like go Christmas shopping tomorrow. Probably not be good for me to be hungover trying to do like Christmas shopping. You know? Probably not the best. The fire problem is fixed. Yes, that is fixed at least. I'm just gonna climb through my house. Did I ever get my boat back out? I mean, yeah, I had to swim all the way back out to it, but I got it. Worked out in the end. Sell the car, gamble for a new house. I mean, I will gamble for a new house. I don't know whose house I get in the end, but, where did I put that oil? Put it around here somewhere. It's in there. Cool. Now, is that gasoline or diesel? That's gasoline. Okay, it's good not to get them mixed up. Is swimming still walking on the ocean floor? More or less. Wait a minute, I need oil. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna move the van, because it's too much work trying to move all this shit. So we're just gonna move that over there. And then we'll be good. It's been like 2 years of this game. Haven't I? Like streaming it anyway? Not like full playtime, but like over the course of 2 years I've been playing this game. Okay. Now ignition. There we go. Alright. Sell the van once... Excuse you? Yeah. Later, Jed. Someone resubbed, but it didn't show up in my thing. There we go. Alright, there we go. Good. Alright. Ben also needs oil. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're fine. Okay, good. Probably should have had my thing hooked up. But anyway, alright. And just clip through the side of the car, pick up the oil, and there we go. See? There we go. And then we pour the oil in. We just gotta pour all of it in. Yep, the urine meter is something you gotta worry about. And go and pee into the car as well while we're adding some oil. See? We add it double fast now. Okay. Alright, now let's check the dipstick, see if that's right now. We got, looks for, I mean, that looks alright to me. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. See, that thing boots up pretty fast. And we just gotta choke it out a bit. Do I gotta keep revving it? Or can I just sort of like put the hood back on now? Oil level looks better. Water pressure seems bad. That seems like a number that should exist, right? Like that shouldn't be like 0? Yeah? It's all about a quarter and then, okay, so I'm just gonna unchoke the engine. And then, get out of the car. And, put the hood back on. Theoretically, this thing's fixed. Theoretically, anyway. I like that the engine has a little vibrate to it now, rather than it just sort of doing a thing. So, if this fucks up, we need to add the oil again. But I want to see if it actually works first, because if it just breaks immediately, there's no point to this. White smoke out the back. I mean, it's fine. That's not white smoke. It's like gray smoke. It's fine. It's white-ish. It's not gray. Or it's not white. It's fine. Alright. Engine seems to be, like, halfway warmed up. And then that's at 14. I'm going to say it's good. Engine is warm. It's halfway. Air-fuel mixture is at 14. Oil drops like a stone? You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go ahead and do the race anyway. Thank you, Nightykins, for 5 months of support. We're going to get out of here before the oil completely drops. I mean, it runs now. For how long? Who knows? Who knows anything? Car people do. They know about cars, but that's not me. I'm not a car person. I don't know about cars. He didn't change his oil. I don't know how to change my oil. What the fuck do you mean? Change your oil. I mean, the oil thing is not dropping any more. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna turn on the radio. fine. We'll make this work. We'll make this work. We can still do fun things with the car. We can still do fun things with the car. Yeah, there's an oil leak. I don't know why, but we can still do fun things with the car. We can still do fun things with the car. You guys want to do fun things with the car? Because I want to do fun things with the car. We're going to go do something fun with the car. We're going to go do something fun with the car. We're going to do something fun with the car. We're going to do something fun with the car. The car is going to have fun. We're going to have fun. It doesn't have enough in there. It's fine. We'll just add some more. We're just going to fix it. We're just going to fix it. We're just going to fix it. We're just going to fix it right into the fucking lake. We're going to just fix it right into the fucking lake. We're just going to fix it right into the fucking lake. It's just going to go into the lake. It'll be fixed. Am I okay? No. 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 Let's go ahead and get the fire extinguisher. I think we need the fire extinguisher for this, because we need to just go ahead and, I mean, that didn't work. Why the fuck would it? Why the fuck would it? You know? Just go ahead and just go ahead and take care of it. Just go ahead and just take care of it. Just go ahead and climb into the engine block. Fine. Define. There it is. There it is. But goodbye. Go ahead and punch this one out. Can I punch this one out as well? Can we? Go ahead and we can just go ahead and can we just go ahead and push it out into the lake? You have something to say about this, Mo? Okay. Just go ahead and flip the car. Flip the car, 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 flip the car.
Vitu mulkku.
Fuck! Okay. So I think that's where we're ending the stream for today. Yeah. Can you just buy a new engine? No. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my car. To be honest, just don't. There's as far as I can tell, nothing wrong with it, but yet it seems to be leaking. For some reason, and now that's a thing. We got this art from, looks like Natalie. Thank you. You've had that oil leak for a while, but you never fixed it. You know what? You're right. You know what else? Fuck. I don't think we're going to call that the finale of this game. Because I don't want to leave it on that note of me flipping the car over, punching out the windshield, and then taking the longest smoke break ever. I think... we'll check out this art from Natalie, and then we'll see how we might wait a couple of days on that one. I'll check the save thing We'll check the save file, see if I can figure out what's going on. He did not keep his oil pressure at all. He started at 6 psi and ended about 2.5. Sure, those are numbers. Where should it be? And what is that a sign of? Like, is there a hole in the pipe? What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Anyway, this is from Natalie, of the weird woman who came in and complained that it was taking too long. That, yeah, it's taking a little longer since the barcodes are all scratched off. Oh, yeah, I did that. All right. Why? Barcodes are the mark of the devil. It's almost as if she, like, was in a Fallout bunker since, like, the 1970s or 80s when that was first became a thing that people were worried about. And, literally came to my work just to complain that it was broken. So that's interesting. Anyway, thank you, Natalie, for the art. And as far as I can tell, that's the only art on the board right now that's new. If you posted art on the board, make sure you tag me in it. It makes things a lot easier. I'm going to go. I think I should stop now before I get too frustrated. I've streamed for like 3 hours today, so that's pretty good. I'm going to go now, though. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. I don't know when that's going to be. I need to make sure that I get some Christmas gifts. Then I can worry about streaming tomorrow. If I get some Christmas gifts or it gets really late in the day, one of the two, then I'll stream. But I'm going to go for now. Don't know who's live. I know Mike finished streaming, so I can't host him. That leaves Yol. Yol is live, so I'll go ahead and host him. Later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!